Hi, you guys. It is October 29th, 2021, in the afternoon, early afternoon. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 223. It's hopefully gonna be short and sweet. I'm just kind of doing an update. The title is Calling All Hat Knitters Number 2. In social media, I am one fine cow, all spelled out on Ravelry and Twitter. I am One Fine Design, the number 1 on Facebook and Etsy, and I'm Doris M. Smith, all lowercase, and smooshed together on Instagram. The podcast has a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Purl Podcast group. You don't have to remember any of that because in the down bar below are the links to the show notes, to the Ravelry group, to my Etsy store, and I will also be trying to put a link to my email address down below too. So, story of the week and stash enhancement is work and life and hat knitting. Pretty much it. The last couple of weeks, last week and this week, has been jammed packed until Friday. And then today I went in for 45 minutes. I drove 30 minutes to get there. 45 minutes on the clock, another 30 back. Oh well. That's the way it is. So, yeah, that's all I got. If you click on the show notes, did I even say that? No. If you click on the show notes link at the top of the screen below the movies is the links to my social media. So, I wanted to give an update to let you know that I will be trying to insert my email address so that you can email me and say, I need your address to send the much needed hats. So I'm going to show you the hats that I have knitted in the last 3 weeks, which is not good. And one other thing that I've worked on when I couldn't knit another hat. So without further ado, I crocheted in between hats 4 of these blocks that are for my Easy Crochet Baby Blanket which is a tutorial from Ophelia Talks. I don't know if I said her name right, but if you go to the show notes, the link to the pattern, you'll find the tutorial. Her tutorial uses DK yarn. I'm using worsted, so it makes bigger squares. So I crocheted 4 of these when I could not knit another stitch on a hat and wanted to do something. So, and of course pink. This makes 20 squares, and I'm to make 24 squares. Then I will weave in all the ends and put my stars in. And if you don't know, this is going to be a wonderful little throw blanket, and I'm going to love it. So, and I knitted, this is terrible, only 6 hats. It's terrible. In 3 weeks. So I've knitted these 2 out of the dark gray, and they are both the Nice and Knit beanies. Ooh, can't hardly see it. Nice and Knit beanies. Both of these. So I had 2 leftover balls, and I had a leftover piece of black yarn. And so I pieced it together and made another hat. And I used the black, if you can see it. Boy, my lighting. You can barely see that. Oh, there we go. I have to learn everything over again. So I just used the leftover black, and then the leftover charcoal to make a third hat. And that's 3. And then I did the brown. These are all with Galway yarn. And they're all the nice and knit. This is like my favorite pattern. Yep. And they all fit like this. Good down over the ears. Okay. And then I knit. This one took me a while because I just couldn't stand to knit it. And it's with, it's a DK yarn, and it's the Just Wool from Hobium. I love the yarn, but when you're trying to knit a bunch of hats, DK is not where you want to go because it takes forever. But what this pattern is actually, I used the stitch count for the angel hat, which is a free pattern by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. So I used the stitch count, did about 1.5 inches of ribbing, and then knit for 6 inches, and then I used the crown decreases. I did her hat is like a patterned hat, so what I did was figure out the count of each decrease and did it anyway. So that's all my finished objects. I haven't touched the Sunday coffee cardigan. Let me tell you about these hats. I need a friend of mine, Judy, is sending 50 Christmas stockings to the military, and they suggested wool hats to put over the top to close the stocking. Wool hats, they need to be wool, they need to be in dark colors. I'm using dark gray, black, and dark brown. If you find it in your heart to help me, I would so appreciate it. I have a total of 15 knit and a month to finish 35. Is that 35? Yeah. I'm hoping that I can knit another 15, and I'm hoping that I can get a few of you to knit some hats. I'm going to buckle down and just use worsted weight and some bulky weight to knit some 15 more hats, and that will be 30. And if I can get 20 more from you guys, I would be so indebted, and you will get to do something for the military. Like I said, I will try to link my email address in the down bar below, and my email address is in the show notes, and you can email me, tell me you're ready to send me the hats. I will then email you my address. Also, the address is in the Ravelry group, but I'm sending the email if you don't have a Ravelry membership. I don't really know how that works as far as if you can click on the link and go into the group without being a member. I don't know. So, if you can help me in any way, I would so appreciate it. That's all I got, and I will keep you informed. Thank you very much. And I'll see you the next time I record for the next episode of the Knit and Purl podcast. Thank you.